This is your girl DJ Daz, and this is an on-scene interview of Touch of Daz with William, founder of Ink for Life magazine here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Go ahead and say what's up to everyone.
Hey.
So I'm just going to be chopping up with him today about his magazine. So when did your magazine start, and where did you get your inspiration?
It was actually inducted as official LLC October 7th, 2013. Basically, I just get my inspiration from, just getting back to the artistry of tattooing. I just seen a lot that was lacking within the industry, and I felt like I had to just put my touch on it.
Okay, so you are providing a magazine for the crowd of tattoo lovers, and I think that's pretty dope because we don't have a magazine here in Charlotte that does accommodate to that. So it's really cool to see that you have done that. What kind of people do you feature for your magazine? I know you use real people, but where do you find them and who do you use?
Networking is definitely a very valuable tool. Just networking far and wide. We're not just exclusive to the Carolinas. My first issue had, people from all over, New Jersey, Honolulu, Hawaii. Had an international submission from Queensland, Australia. So, it's just really just about networking and, finding those unique individuals, and also being able to not only highlight, models and tattoo artists of caliber, but also, different individuals that drive the industry. I mean, you don't see a lot of people that actually, feed into the industry, pretty much see their spotlight.
Okay. So on the About section on your website, it does say that you are more of a generation. So how do you want to go about getting yourselves out to, they don't even see it just as a magazine, it's just a generation within itself, and not just the tattoo generation, but I know like your brand specifically?
I mean, there's really not a boundary. You can't, really just fit it inside a box. It's very far and wide. Not only, does it touch different individuals, but it also doesn't have a color barrier. I want to be able to unite not just a secular or urban tattoo society, but a collective tattoo society.
Okay. So when did you get your first tattoo, and how did you even say I want to be covered in tattoos and have my own tattoo magazine? How did that start?
And that's actually a long story. I've been infatuated with ink since about 16. I actually was able to drag my mama to a tattoo shop when I was 16, but wasn't able to leave with with any ink, especially because the legal age, to get tattooed is the age of 18. And if you definitely want to be able to step into a sterile establishment, the legal limit is the way to go. Definitely, don't take it upon yourself to go elsewhere, simply because you're going to pick up a lot of education, a lot of sterilization about the whole ordeal, and do your research. Definitely do your research. So I actually had to wait until I was 18 to get my first tattoo, and also that gives you the opportunity to value the craft. Just like anything, it can get expensive, but if you have a genuine love for the art, then you definitely can't stick a price on that. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I got my first tattoo when I was 18. It's a Capricorn symbol, which I actually got some addition to. And then, just going forth with being covered, it's an addiction, just like anything. More so, I think a positive addiction is definitely not an addiction for everybody, because it's not just an addiction or a phase or a fad. It's actually a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So I'm actually a Capricorn too. So
when's your birthday?
January 16th.
Mine's the 17th.
Oh, that's so weird. My boyfriend's the 13th. So shout out to all the Capricorns out there. We're definitely doing it big. Okay, so how many tattoos do you have right now?
I actually had an accurate count when I was 22, and I'm 25 now. I lost count after that. I'm literally covered from toes to neck.
Jeez.
And, just maneuvering within the framework that's designed for us. So, I'm not done yet. I gotta put a little halt on it for now, but I'm basically, focusing on one part of the body at a time. A lot, I think within this society, a lot has changed as far as, the placement of tattooing. More individuals are, basically getting tattoos where they can be seen and visible, versus actually, making it a progression, like starting on your side, going all the way up, or starting from your neck, going all the way down. So like I said, it's really just all about placement. It's all about preference, and it's all about choice. But if you're taking the time to stick to particular areas and work that area until you feel comfortable or necessary to go elsewhere on your body, it also gives you the opportunity to be able to take the pain, and also to be able to tap into those certain nerve endings and nerve spots. You might get a tattoo on your arm and it feels like nothing, but you might get a tattoo on the back of your knee and it's excruciating pain. So it definitely teaches you a lot depending on where you get them and what you get.
Yeah, I only have 4 right now, but I definitely want to get a sleeve for sure. I already know the theme that I want for it and everything. But if I could be covered, depending on like where my career is gonna go, because I want to wait, because you don't want to like mess something up just because you have like tattoos. But I know that they're a really great way to show your creativity and like who you are as a person. That's why I love them so much, because I don't want to just say everything that I'm about and then people aren't gonna remember that. But like if you see like a tattoo, it's just like a painting. It's gonna be forever, and that's why I love them so much too. So how do you want to go about your magazine in the next 5 or so years?
Well, the first issue was, just to be able to, plant my feet and get my toes a little wet. I've actually had the opportunity to interview and, touch bases with a lot of great artists. And, one of my messages above anything is to, be able to, capture certain artists that, are not getting enough exposure within, nationally syndicated publications, and, be able to, showcase a little bit of everybody. And also not just to be, confined to one area, one race, one sector and one genre. I, definitely plan on going far and wide. I actually got a few plans of, going to a few international tattoo conventions. Just seeing how, they do it. I mean, it's not just stencils, paper, and disposable needles to skin. I mean, it's a method to the madness. And in some cultures it's also a rite of passage, so it's definitely interesting. It's definitely interesting.
Would you get a tattoo by a tribe? Because I know I would, because I want to travel, and I know if I came across a tribe, like if I'm just in the woods, or not the woods, like the jungle, or well, it could be the woods, but the jungle or anything like that, definitely I would try to mingle and get a tattoo. I think that stuff is really awesome. Would you do that?
I think if the opportunity permits, I probably would. I'm not opposed to trying new things, and basically let it just give me a little bit more under my belt. Like, hey, not only do I go to tattoo parlors, but I got tattooed in a tree.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you have your favorite tattoo shop in Charlotte?
I don't have a favorite shop. I like to explore. I like to pick up and watch different techniques and collect different art, and from different people with different backgrounds. You'll definitely find out someone's passion, just venturing out. So it's a lot. It's a lot to offer in the Charlotte tattoo scene. You just definitely, like I said, you got to do your research. Know exactly what you want. Don't just do it for kicks and giggles, because this is definitely something that is going to be on your body for the rest of your life. I mean, even though there are a lot of cover-up specialists. I mean, I was once told, if you're gonna regret it, why get it?
True, that makes sense. Okay, so where do you want to go with your magazine? Do you want it to just stay as a magazine, and what kind of challenges did you come about doing this, and what advice do you have for people trying to start their own magazine?
Well, I mean, if you have a passion for anything, just go ahead and go for it. Don't rely on anybody's valued opinion, because the only opinion that you need to even worry about is your own. Stick to it. It's not easy at first. I've definitely overcame quite a bit of obstacles. But just sticking to it, and knowing that that chance for, I guess, not only just enlightenment, but when you blossom within your career, it's amazing. I wouldn't change any experience that I've been through, you know, starting this brand and, you know, going forth with this brand. Number one, like I said, I just couldn't stop. It was like a snowball rolling down the hill. I couldn't stop. Every opportunity that I was faced, that, you know, every door that was closed, I stuck my foot in before it was all said and done. And you know, I love it. I love it. I wouldn't have been able to meet as many people as I have, and, you know, being able to share my thoughts and my ideas if I didn't just take a chance. And it was definitely a life-changing chance, and I wouldn't change it for nothing.
That's what's up. That's really cool. So thank you for coming out and interviewing with me. Once again, everyone, this is William, the founder of Ink for Light magazine here in Charlotte, North Carolina. This has been an on-scene interview of Touch of Daz on the campus of UNCC, of course. This is your girl DJ Daz. Peace out.